welcome to a really special event, a very important day. And let me start off by saying, on behalf of our captain, Captain Vincenzo Alcaraz, all of our officers and team members on board, welcome on board the Mardi Gras, and welcome to the Mardi Gras official naming ceremony. We're excited to be here. We're so excited to be here as well. When you cruise Carnival, you know you're going to have fun. And in fact, we believe the most fun you can have in the world is on a Carnival cruise line ship. And actually, that's why we're going to take a visit today to our universe of fun. In a few moments' time, I'm really excited about this. I get a chance to introduce some team members. The crew are now, and have always been, that special secret sauce to the amazing fun our guests have when they come on a Carnival Cruise Line vacation. They really are, right? We can agree, we love the crew on board. They really. And that's what makes me feel so happy about this event, because some of them you see, but many of them work behind the scenes. But right now I would love, look, just like you just did, help us welcome them to the stage. As they come down, they are going to be proudly holding the flags of the most represented countries on board. It doesn't matter what flag they're holding, where they're from, because here at Carnival, we are all one big family, that Carnival family. Please welcome them down, because this is our universe of fun. From Australia, we've got Daniela, our media manager. From Honduras, it's Jairo, our Chief Fire Patrol. With Bahamas, it's Veronica, our third officer. India, it's Musa, our table artist. Romania, we got Florentina, our casino host. From China, with the Chinese flag, it's Lulu, our bio waitress. With the Bosnia flag, it's Emma, our assistant IT officer. With Jamaica, it's Marcus, our guest entertainer. With Brazil, it's Sean, our sports star. Thailand is Renata, our assistant team waitress. St. Lucia is Aldrich, our financial specialist. Nicaragua is Mikel, our galley steward. Croatia is Nestia, our public health officer. Indonesia is Arif, our hotel steward. St. Vincent is the Shock, our galley steward. Keep it going, Peru, it's Hector, our carpenter. Chile, it's Claudia, bar waitress. Philippines, it's Ron, hotel steward. Ukraine, Yulia, Promo 2 leader. And Tunisia, it's Saber, our team head waiter. Give them a cheer, everybody. Now we've got some special guests to introduce you to. With the flag of Malta, we have Pierre Cavalieri, our Mardi Gras hotel director. With the Italian flag, we have our captain, Captain Vincenzo Alcaraz, and our chief engineer, Fabian Gervais. Representing the Miss Universe organization, we have with the United States of America flag, it's Angel Branch, Miss USA. With the flag of Mexico, we have Andrea Meza, who was crowned Miss Universe in 2021. With the flag of Dominican Republic, who's soon to be our godmother of the Mardi Gras. It's Miss Universe, Dominican Republic, Kimberly Jimenez. And next we've got Carnival's brand ambassador and my co-host with the British flag, it's John Hill. Now please welcome a New Orleans native, Carnival Corporation President and CEO, Arnold Donald, representing the world's leading cruise lines and over 100,000 employees. And finally, please put your hands together and welcome Neil Paloma, our Chief Operating Officer, and Lars Lowen, our EVP of Nautical Operations, escorting our very own Carnival Cruise Line President, Christine Duffy, and our Chief Fun Officer, Shaquille O'Neal, with the flag of the Nation of Fun, our Carnival Cruise Line flag. Keep that round of applause going as they head on stage. This is our Carnival universe. Mardi Gras family, we're going to keep this music going, and I have to say I am very honoured to be the cruise director of this beautiful flagship of the Carnival fleet. We've got all these flags up here on stage, and as you look at all of these nations, we all stand proudly representing only a small percentage of what the world has to offer. Here at Carnival, we bring together so many points of view, but most importantly, we give care and respect to every individual on the Carnival team. A moment like this is so beautiful. Having everybody here standing tall with these flags is the perfect moment of unity and coming together. But for all of you out there, I think you're also part of this Carnival family. And if you agree, get those flags up in the air, come on! We are all one Carnival family. So let's get those flags waving. And wave them, let's go! Keep waving. Wave your flag. If you look around this room, this right here is what Carnival's all about. So many nations, so many people, but all of one thing. We are all part of that Carnival family. Keep it going.
Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions, take the field down. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our hands are lifted.
You look so good out there. And actually right now, please keep that round of applause as well going for those team members, those crew, every day, making such a difference to our guest vacation experience. Mardi Gras family, thank you for being part of this very special moment. And this time, I'm going to pass you over to my co-host and Carnival's brand ambassador, John Hills.
Thank you, Michael. Can I? Finally, an ugly person on stage. Here I am. Well, what a great start. What a great start to this tradition, this naming ceremony that means so much to the sailors, the crew members on board, and to the ship, and to all of the people who are gathered here in this room. And of course, we say hello to all the guests, and I would like to acknowledge straight away those who have done a back-to-back cruise and are staying here with us for more fun. What a ship! What a ship! And I've been talking to these guests, and they've been telling me the things they love the most. Shaq's Big Chicken. Shaq's Big Chicken. The other stuff. And Shaq's Big Chicken. Did you take a picture? Oh, I'll do it again. It's okay. I'm going to hurry up, but if you could just move out of the way a bit. It doesn't work really well. Oh, you want some? Thank you. I wasn't sure if you wanted it. What a ship, what a ship, and we have so many things that we need to be grateful for. And I am going to talk a little bit now with two people who represent the fact that this great cruise line carries more people who have served and have been courageous and have given everything to their country. And I would like you to meet two people, a father and daughter, both who have served, one in the Korean War at the young age of 19, and his beautiful daughter, and we're going to have just a 30-second chat with them. Would you give them a very, very warm welcome? We've got Norman McCain and Robin McAlpine. Oh, they're behind me. Thank you. Come with me, young man. Let me just check with your wife. Is it okay if he stands next to this young lady over here? It's okay. All right, you can stand here. There we go. Come over here. And wonderful. We have lots to celebrate. We have you serving in the Navy and obviously getting this willingness to serve your country from this incredible man here who served in the Korean War, proudly wearing his Korean War veteran, and it says forever proud. And those two words should definitely get what we're doing right now. Forever proud. Celebrating the fact that he is cancer free and 68 years married to this lovely lady over here. What is the secret to a long life of marriage?
Don't ever forget why you fell in love with her.
Never forget why you fell in love. There's nothing to say except I need to hug you. We are proud. I'd like you to stay on the stage here and just there. We should also take a moment as a company to acknowledge that not only do we carry more veterans than any other cruise line, but we have this wonderful veterans gathering that is on every ship, every cruise. And I encourage all of you, even if you haven't served, to come along and sit and listen to the stories and the camaraderie, and then maybe join them for a drink at the Heroes Bar, which we have on this particular ship. And we should also acknowledge, of course, the very sad passing of Colin Powell, who gave so much to the United States of America and the first African American to become Secretary of State, and we definitely remember him in what's about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful lady here, Aisha Miss USA, is going to sing a very special song that needs no introduction, and I ask you to please be standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Richard. That was wonderful. Let's first of all say again, please be seated, everybody. Let's please say again a big thank you for those who have served, in particular our father and son, and daughter. Oops, father and daughter. You can hit me later. Come and take a seat. Come and take a seat. You'll see her again later, I promise. Aisha, don't leave. Don't leave. Not just singing it, but singing it from the heart, and singing it a cappella as well, which is even harder to sing, right, isn't it? A cappella, I knew it was something like that. But seriously, not just to sing, there's no lonelier place in the world than this stage when there's thousands of pairs of eyes staring back at you. So to sing that wonderful song and sing it with such passion and right from the heart, let's give her another big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. The podium is here, and that means we're about to start with the official naming ceremony of Mardi Gras. And what an absolute honor it is for me now to introduce you to somebody who, I don't know if I should be telling her this, but the crew members love this person so much that as she turns away from having taken 3,000 photos with all the crew, they say, "Goodbye, Mum." That's the truth. They absolutely love her, they adore her, and there are many reasons why, and I think the most important reason is that she is fun. Everything she does shows that she is absolutely the right person for this job, and the crew feed off her fun, and they see our president having fun, and they know that it's okay, that we're back and everything's good again. So ladies and gentlemen, I cannot begin to tell you what she means to the crew members, and I know to a lot of the guests here who absolutely love her as well. Would you please, without further ado, just applaud and make her feel absolutely welcome, because this is a very special day for her, as I'm sure she's going to explain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to introduce you to the president of Carnival Cruise Line, Christine Duffy.
Being here on this special occasion for so many of us at Carnival. Finally, the official naming ceremony for our beautiful flagship Mardi Gras. I will tell you, from the moment this ship entered the channel here at Port Canaveral, to the cheers of thousands of loyal Carnival guests, many who drove or flew here several days in advance just to welcome our ship and her crew. This ship has been a symbol of great excitement and renewal for our company. While our shipboard and shoreside teams had been working hard all winter and spring to prepare for the restart of guest operations here in the U.S., the arrival of Mardi Gras was truly a beacon of hope, and a time when we truly believed we would be able to return back to sailing from the United States. And now, here we are, 4 months into our restart. We have 13 ships in guest operations, sailing today from 6 U.S. home ports. By December, we'll be up to 17. By February, 19 ships, as we make our way back to the full fleet of 24 ships for Carnival Cruise Line. Yes. Now, our ships are generating fun for our guests, jobs for our shipboard teams, economic activity for the home ports, for the destinations that we bring our ships to, and to a bright future for our company. And while this ship is named for the very first Carnival Cruise Line ship that entered service back in 1972, I think you'll see she's not an exact replica to the original, except for her dedication to guest service and to a fun vacation for all. This ship truly represents Carnival's commitment to sustainability and innovation, and boasts many firsts. It's the first liquefied natural gas cruise ship to operate in North America, and if you hadn't heard, this is the first ship with a roller coaster. She also has a host of technological enhancements across her 19 decks and engine rooms that help to lower emissions, to allow us to operate even more efficiently. There are new design ideas that we've implemented in our staterooms, fantastic new restaurants and public areas, including that stunning Grand Central atrium that you passed through when you boarded the ship. And with this naming ceremony, we are all part of yet another first. This is the first ship christening in the U.S. since we have been able to start cruising again. This is the first of more. More XL ships will be joining the Carnival Cruise Line fleet, and to cap off our 50th birthday festivities in 2022, Carnival Celebration will be arriving in Miami, and in 2023, a third XL ship will be delivered. So stay tuned for a coming announcement of her name and her home port. As you can tell, we are all very, very excited and so proud of this ship, and we're happy that you are here with us today to formally name and christen Mardi Gras. Now, I'd like to acknowledge some special people who are here with us today. First and foremost, Carnival Corporation Chairman Mickey Arison and his wife Madeline. Thank you. Arnold Donald, who you saw on stage with his flag and ribbon, our president and CEO of Carnival Corporation, and our Carnival Sunrise godmother Kelly Arison and her fiance Ronnie Hassan will also be sailing with us this week, and we're thrilled to have them on board too. Our chef, Rudy Soderman, who has a fabulous new seafood restaurant on board, Rudy's Sea Grill. So for those of you sailing, you'll have to make sure to try it. And our great travel partners who make up our executive partner advisory board for Carnival Cruise Line. We were thrilled to be able to be back together in person yesterday in Orlando for our annual summit, and they are here for the naming with us. Of course, I also want to thank everyone at the Canaveral Port Authority, led by Captain John Murray, along with the Brevard County and the port's entire leadership. They have just been outstanding partners and supporters for the cruise industry, building this new terminal for Mardi Gras that supports LNG operations here at Port Canaveral. Thank you to all of you for your support. And of course, it not only makes me happy, but it makes everyone happy when we have our Chief Fun Officer, Shaquille O'Neal. You know, we talk about fun, and when we talk about people that can embody the spirit of Carnival, we couldn't think of anybody better than you, Shaq. You are a great ambassador for us. And now we've expanded our partnership with the addition of his big chicken restaurant here on Mardi Gras, and we will have a big chicken restaurant on Carnival Radiance, who will be starting her service in December from Long Beach, California. We're very excited about that. So earlier today, we were able to cut the ribbon. So if you haven't had a big chicken sandwich and fries, I suggest that you take care of that right away. Now, I also want to recognize our partners in Finland at Meyer Turku, who built this amazing vessel. And I'm thrilled to hear that our managing director for Meyer, Thomas Wygant, is here with us today. Thomas and his team worked very closely with our team to build this first atrium on the side of a ship, and of course, they delivered the first roller coaster on top of a cruise ship. So, Thomas, congratulations to you and all of your team. And for all of us at Carnival, our Senior Vice President of New Build, Ben Clement, and his team, who, along with all of us in senior management that have lots of opinions about this ship, Ben and his team led the design, development, and construction of Mardi Gras. It has been 5 years in the making, but she is a beauty and was worth waiting for. Now, we have so many of our shoreside leaders here today seeing Mardi Gras, some of them for the first time. I know Ken Tate, our Chief Commercial Officer, is here. Of course, our Head of Marine Operations, Lars Lowen, and our Head of Shipboard Hotel Operations, Neil Palumbo. We have just an amazing team, and I want to say thank you to each of you for all of your leadership and support as we restarted and delivered Mardi Gras. Closer to home for me, as John said, today, October 23rd, is a very special day for me and for my family. So believe it or not, my husband Andrew is here along with our daughter Danielle, and today is our 40th wedding anniversary. I guess people might not want to know that. And it's great that Andrew's our close childhood friend who was actually in our wedding is here with his wife, and they'll be sailing with us this week. So we can't think of a better way to celebrate than being on a Carnival cruise and, of course, being on our beautiful Mardi Gras. So there's been lots of people. It's been a massive undertaking of so many. We've got a quick video to share this incredible journey of our ship.
Just think of the excitement when Carnival Corporation ordered the cruise industry's first liquefied natural gas ships back in 2016. And Mardi Gras would be the first ship in North America to be powered by LNG. While named for the very first Carnival Cruise Line ship that entered service back in 1972, this ship is not a throwback in any way. She's a technological marvel of innovation and fun.
Our friends at Carnival are excited to announce the name of the largest and newest ship.
And the name is?
What is it? Carnival Mardi Gras. I like that.
As construction began, the entire Carnival family couldn't wait to set sail on Mardi Gras. Port Canaveral got ready, and the Carnival team was certainly getting ready to enjoy the celebration. Imagine dining at Emerald's Bistro, enjoying the stunning atrium, the French Quarter, the beautiful new staterooms and suites. And of course, it's time to catch some thrills with Bolt, the first roller coaster at sea. The anticipation for this ship was building. Finally, after a stop in Barcelona, on May 21st, Mardi Gras departed Europe and headed to her home in Port Canaveral.
Southerners may know that a sip and see is what a family hosts when they have a new baby that they want to show off to their friends and family. We've all waited for a long time for this day, and so we are thrilled and excited to welcome Mardi Gras finally to her home here in Port Canaveral. We've invested billions of dollars to reduce our environmental impact, and so we're very excited at Carnival Cruise Line that this ship, Mardi Gras, is the first ship in North America to bring this technology.
We just can't wait for guests to be able to get on board. We're so excited. She's beautiful, she's unique, she has something for everyone.
And we have been waiting a lot longer than 9 months to deliver her, so.
That's right. Since her first sailing on July 31st, our guests have been enjoying the fun of Mardi Gras, from a sunset at sea to evenings of delight. Her godmother is here, and we are ready to officially name this ship. Carnival is back doing what we do best, giving our guests the fun vacation they want, need, and deserve. Her crew is the best in the business, and she's truly a game changer. Welcome to the family, Mardi Gras.
Team who has brought this beautiful ship to life, including her leadership team. So, Captain Vincenzo Alcaraz, along with Captain Giuseppe Giussa, who is currently on his well-deserved vacation after bringing the ship here to Port Canaveral, our Chief Engineer, Fabian Gervasi. I also want to thank and acknowledge Chief Fernandino Rocco, who is on vacation, and Hotel Director Pierre Camilleri, who, with his partner, Hotel Director Demir, who will be back next week. You can see it's a real team effort on board our ships. We have an amazing Human Resources Director, Teresa Gavin, and her colleague Martin, who helped take the ship out of the yard, and a very special person who has really had a lot of heavy lifting to do, and that is our senior doctor, Alejandra. I do want to acknowledge Dr. Alejandra and Dr. Keith Ryan, who have been with this ship along with the entire medical team, our public health officer here on Mardi Gras, which is a new position that we have added across our fleet. And again, I want to acknowledge Dr. Joseph Scott, who has led our Health Operations Center in Miami since the very start of the pause in our operation. Dr. Scott and his team have worked tirelessly leading our fleet-wide medical teams, and we are very grateful and proud to have him on board with his wife for this special occasion. And again, there's nothing more important than the health and safety and welfare of our crew and our guests. Now, thank you. As John said at the beginning, and the reason that I love my job is because I do love our crew. They are the heart of Carnival. And 1,700 strong, they represent the very best in the business, and none of this is possible without the work that they do day in and day out. Our guests love our crew love our guests, and we have 2 areas on the ship that are tributes to the important causes that we support here at Carnival. First, as you heard from John, Carnival Cruise Line carries more military than any other cruise line, and probably more than any other vacation opportunity. We have introduced a Heroes Tribute Lounge on board where we recognize and salute the sacrifices made by armed services personnel and their families. Proceeds from this lounge, along with the lounge we have on Carnival Panorama, go to Operation Homefront, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to building strong, stable, and secure military families. I'm looking forward to seeing Earl and Robin at our weekly military tribute on this sailing. All of us are also very proud to be the celebration partner for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, helping them with their mission of finding cures and saving children. Here on Mardi Gras, we were thrilled to feature some of the artwork of St. Jude patients that came to life in a beautiful sculpture. We have a short video to play for you now on the making of the sculptures that you'll see on board.
As Carnival Cruise Line, we're not just about cruising and the cruise ships and the vacations, but we're also about giving back. Working for a company that gives back is huge for me.
St. Jude came to us and said that they were partnering with Carnival Cruise Lines to do a series of 4 small sculptural installations on their new cruise liner.
Sometimes when there is a specific need for our partners, such as Carnival, they ask me for options. And in this case, they said what art could be part of a ship.
They came to us with some source images that were derived from children's artwork at the hospital. Our goal is to deliver a sculptural form of these children's drawings, and so we really assiduously try to stay accurate to what those children's paintings were. So we matched the stems, we forged those out of steel, we matched the leaves exactly, we gave them this epoxy resin skin, we sanded them to a really fine finish, and this took place over the course of 2, 3, or maybe 4 days. We searched and searched and found a company in England that made tiny sequins. These small ones still got the motion that we wanted and had really great color and made it really accurate. We also built a stainless steel frame for that whole thing, and that is what holds it up and creates this sort of back vignette. We did 3 other wall pieces that went in a different part of the ship. We took more of the patient's artwork and found just the right color matches for all of those different images.
Tyler's work has made a lot of these patient artists dream. It's like having hope travel.
Mardi Gras, as the flagship for Carnival Cruise Line, is now the largest ship in our fleet. There will be well over 500,000 guests on an annual basis that will see this amazing sculpture.
I hope that every person who is able to admire these beautiful pieces of art are able to take with them a piece of those children and remember that there is always a way to help.
For lunch, you'll see the actual sculpture on the left side by the staircase as you pass Emerald's Bistro. It really is a strikingly beautiful sculpture, and we're proud to continue to support and partner with St. Jude. And we were so excited when right here in Port Canaveral, the Inspiration 4 mission took the first all-civilian crew to orbit space and included a St. Jude employee who happens to be a former childhood cancer patient at St. Jude. This was a huge fundraiser for St. Jude that raised more than $238 million. So Danny Thomas's mission to eradicate childhood cancer is really got some great momentum and great results. And again, join us for our Group for St. Jude, which we hold on every Carnival cruise to raise money for this great cause. Now, because today is dedicated to the universe of fun, our Mardi Gras team, as you saw, hails from 120 countries around the globe. You saw many of those countries represented on our stage, of course, with our beautiful godmother, Kimberly Jimenez, and some of the other fellow Miss Universe title holders, including Miss Universe herself from Mexico, Andrea Meza. I think you're right there, Andrea. And Miss USA, your voice and your rendition of our national anthem was truly heartwarming. So this One World Flag Procession is actually something that we do now on every cruise here on Mardi Gras to celebrate and showcase our diversity. At Carnival, we recognize that having this focus on diversity, equity, and inclusion not only makes us a better company, but also makes us better human beings. And that was why having the opportunity to choose a Miss Universe title holder as our godmother was so appropriate. I was honored to have been on the selection committee for the Miss Universe competition this past spring, and the more that I got to know the women that represented their countries at this event, the more I believe that it really does celebrate women of all cultures and backgrounds and empowers them to realize their goals, and in turn they are an inspiration to other women and girls in their countries. Through the Miss Universe platform, they have affected positive change. And so they are forward-thinking, they are brave, they are passionate, and they don't just talk about change, but when you hear their stories and learn about them, you can see that they are making a real difference. So that is why I'm so proud to have Kimberly as our godmother. She embodies our values of fun, friendship, diversity, and inclusion. To share a little bit about Kimberly, she was raised in an all-woman household in La Romana in the Dominican Republic. She's the oldest of 7 sisters. She helped her mom take care of the family. This led Kimberly to become passionate about sisterhood and striving for unity among women. She has a trait passed down from her grandmother, a passion to serve others. She actively supports and volunteers at an orphanage in La Romana called Niños de Cristo and helps children who faced abuse and homelessness. She is a founding member of the Dominican Republic Women's Club, an institution dedicated to providing services to women with breast cancer. She's also pursuing a double BA in Forensic Sciences and Business Administration while working as a model and a stage actress and a Carnival Cruise Line godmother. It's only fitting that Mardi Gras calls on her home country in the Dominican Republic every other week, and you can imagine how excited the Dominican Republic citizens will be to see Mardi Gras arrive in our beautiful Amber Cove with our godmother, the hometown girl. So, in closing, we are very proud to have Kimberly as our godmother, and we'll be asking you to come up on stage and go through the process of naming the ship. But before we do that, it is my honor to introduce someone that I consider a friend, a mentor, a colleague, and he's also my boss, Arnold Donald, who has been a champion for Carnival Corporation and for the cruise industry and for the global travel industry. He has been a steady hand leading our company, all the more important, as you all can imagine, these past 18 months. So please welcome Arnold Donald, the CEO of Carnival Corporation.
Well, thank you, Christine, and first and foremost, happy anniversary to you and Andrew. And happy birthday, Danielle. Happy birthday. And Terrell and Robin, thank you for your service. And thanks for representing all the veterans here. And especially thank you for being with us here today. Thank you, everybody, for coming this morning. I was president and CEO of Carnival Corporation. It's my privilege to pile on to everything Christine said. And so I'm going to start by acknowledging my mentor and the mentor of so many people in the cruise industry, and our chairman of the past 31 years, Mickey Harrison. And his wife, Madeline, and their family. And we also have a member of our board of directors here. So Laura, while I don't know where you are, Laura, you can stand up and wave so somebody can see you. Technically, we all report into Laura. So remember that. Plus, she's on the comp committee. So, all right. So, and Shaq, you are our chief fund officer. You absolutely are. It's great to see you here. But I think we have an OG in the house. I'm not sure, but I think so. We have an original cruise director, a cruise director that served on the original Mardi Gras. So I know Bill Panoff is here anywhere. Bill, are you here? Wave if you are. So he's an OG, he's an original fund officer. Welcome, Bill. Glad to have you. Now, as you heard from Christina, you can feel from the way she talked about it. Mardi Gras is far, far more than just a ship to us. It symbolizes and it celebrates our past, and importantly, it heralds our future. Now, Mickey was on board with his dad, Ted Harrison, for the inaugural sailing of the first Mardi Gras back in 1972. And we are so grateful to you, Mickey, because look how far we've come as a company in these past 50 years. Now, it hasn't been without challenges, of course, but it's been an exhilarating trip over the decades, and we are just so thankful to the Harrisons for not only building our company, but helping to build an industry. Carnival Corporation today is a global company with 9 world-leading cruise lines. Christine would beat me up if I mentioned the others right now, even though she doesn't compete with them in any way. Sailing to all 7 continents, and hopefully soon returning to more than 700 ports around the world. And of course, this ship, during its lifetime, will visit a number of those 700 ports. So I think it's very fitting that our godmother today, Miss Universe, Dominican Republic, Kimberly Jimenez, represents one of those countries, while which we've had a very long-standing relationship with, along with Miss Universe Mexico and Miss Universe USA. So Kimberly, ladies, thank you so much for being with us today. Now, we value and support the good work and the very important messages about equality, diversity, inclusion, education, and empowerment that each of you are advocating in your home countries. And these are values that we at Carnival Corporation hold dear, and we are very proud and humbled to welcome all of you to our Carnival family. So welcome. Now, at Carnival Corporation and the 9 world-leading cruise line brands, our highest responsibility and our top priority, always, is compliance, environmental protection, and the health, safety, and well-being of everyone. And that includes our guests, the people and the places we touch and serve, and of course our Carnival family, and that's our shoreside and shipboard personnel. So with that as our foundation, we strive to exceed our guests' expectations every day. We try to do it with a just and a positive culture based on inclusion and diversity, working with integrity, trust, and respect for each other, and striving to leave the places we touch even better for us being there. Now, our magnificent ships and the crews together that operate them is what makes our business so unique. And that vision I just mentioned is only possible with the best and safest ships at sea and the best trained and committed and dedicated officers and crew to operate them. So I'm so proud to say that Mardi Gras is the latest example of Carnival Corporation's ongoing effort to create the most efficient, environmentally friendly, and safest fleet in the world. And Mardi Gras is the latest, as you heard on the video, and you heard from Christine about our liquid natural gas capable ships, and our first Carnival ship to be fully powered by LNG, our first Carnival Cruise Line ship to be fully powered by LNG, which is obviously the cleanest burning marine fuel available. Now these ships are setting a new standard, not just for the cruise industry, but also for the entire maritime industry. And we are so very, very proud of them. Now to the matter at hand. Okay, in the maritime industry, the naming of a ship is an important, almost sacred tradition. The godmother of a ship is to bestow her blessings, good luck, and protection over the vessel and over the millions of people she will carry in the coming years. Ship christenings, however, even for those of us in the industry, are rare events, and we are all blessed to be here together on this really joyful day. Now, like you heard in the video, and it's like a new member of your family being born. And like a parent with a new child, we all have hopes and dreams for a very, very bright future. As Christine pointed out, I grew up in New Orleans, where Mardi Gras is a signature event every year, bringing the entire community together. So Mardi Gras has a special meaning to me, and it reminds me of fun, which is what we stand for here, great music, entertainment, revelry, hurricane cocktails, and community joy just from being together, and so much more. So anyone who attends Mardi Gras knows, and many of you have, you'll never forget it. And this wonderful ship Mardi Gras, will carry on that tradition, providing joyful memories to all who have had the privilege to sail on her. So, congratulations, Christine. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you to the entire Carnival Cruise Line team. And this is the real reason why they wanted me to pile on to Christine's comments, because they can't say what I'm about to say to be too self-serving. You continue to outperform all other brands in our industry. So to everybody here, thank you. Thank you for sharing this wonderful moment with us. And mes amis, you gonna say with me or not? Laissez les bon temps rouler. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Ramadan, everybody. Thank you, sir. Merci, merci. I hope you don't mind me saying, and looking back to the past a little bit, because 2 years ago we started sailing in uncharted waters, and every so often this gentleman would make a video and send it out to everyone across the corporation, both on shore and on board. And his calmness and his true dedicated belief that we would reach charted waters again is something that every single person clung on to, and we cannot thank you enough for your guidance over the last 2 years as we head back to normal sailings again. Thank you, sir. One more tradition, and it is a very, very special one, because here to give a blessing to the ship and all of those people on board is somebody from very close to where we are now at the Seafarers Mission, and someone who gives spiritual support to both sailors and for people on board the ship. And here to give God's blessing on the ship, would you please, you can always applaud for a Reverend McQuarrie, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. It is my esteemed honor and privilege to be here today to provide the prayer of blessing for this truly stunning ship. As we marvel at the amazing cutting-edge innovations displayed throughout this magnificent ship, it is important to appreciate the many people who nurtured this entirely new class of vessels into reality in the face of adversity never before experienced in this industry. The COVID pandemic has challenged practically every facet of the development, fabrication, and deployment of this impressive technological maritime feat. But she made it here to her home in Port Canaveral. As breathtakingly beautiful as the Mardi Gras is, she is indeed much more. She is a symbol of hope. She boasts a dedication to the theme of diversity and inclusion, to the fabric of our world with so many coming together. She is a reflection of Carnival, a leader in its industry, with a vision for the future, the conviction to embrace it, and the courage to pursue it. She is a statement of perseverance, of rising above all circumstances and the challenges that she faces. She is an example of unity and harmony, where 1,700 crew members hailing from 120 nations come together for a common cause, with common goals, with the integrity and ethics to harmoniously and consistently exceed expectations. She is a blessing for all those who shall sail upon her, who enjoy the places she safely delivers passage to, the comfort she provides, the many cuisines she offers, the activities and entertainment she hosts for peoples of all walks of life, of all ages, and of all needs. If you would, please join me in prayer. To our God above, we call upon you for the blessing of this ship, Mardi Gras, and all who serve her. We pray for all people involved in the development, life, and support of this remarkable vessel. We give you thanks for those you blessed who forged this ship into a reality. We ask for blessings to the dedicated people who designed, fabricated, assembled, and installed its equipment, and those who are using it. We pray especially for the captain, officers, and crew, and for all who contribute to the operation and maintenance of this vessel. We ask your blessing on the homes and families of all the seafarers. While they are away from their families serving on this ship, keep their loved ones healthy, happy, and safe. Help them to remember that though time and distance may separate them, they are all bound together by your love. May all they undertake be in accordance with your will and supported by your blessing. And while Mardi Gras sails, may you keep her, her officers and crew, and her guests safe through all of her travels. May you always safeguard her symbol of hope and all she represents. May success and your protection be with them always. For all these things, we pray and seek your love and guidance. In his precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was ship's blessing. Now it's the moment you've all been waiting for, and for all of our guests, I know you're anxious a little bit because what's going to happen next, but remember the reward is everybody here gets a free Shaq's Big Chicken Burger. Free. What is up with my dog? Okay, I would like to invite our naming ceremony party to the stage because this is the moment you've all been waiting for. So, could I ask the captain to please escort our godmother and Mr. Arnold Donald, would you join me please? And Shaquille O'Neal, would you please escort our wonderful president, Christine? And let's give them all a big round of applause as we now get ready to name this wonderful ship in a very special way. So, what we're going to do now is ask our godmother to come and join me over here. We have a special contraption that is about to be wheeled out. Here it comes. Normally the backstage hands never get a round of applause. This is the first one we've ever had, ever. Captain, would you take her over there? Christine, please come on over. And our gentleman here, because I'm going to ask if our godmother can first of all give the ship's blessing, and I think it's only fair that we ask you to please, if you would, Kimberly, do this in English and then in Spanish, and then I'm going to count to 3 in Spanish. I don't know how to do that. Don't shake. You've got a handsome Italian man there. I'm here. Don't press it yet. Don't press it yet. But before we do, you see the bottle hanging there. It's hanging there. Yes. But I believe we have a video of how the bottle reached here, because this bottle was made by Miami's very own Romero Brito. And to get to the ship, for Kimberly to christen the ship, it went on a little bit of a journey, and I think we can see that journey right now.
Congratulations, Mardi Gras.
Enhorabuena, Mardi Gras.
Beautiful! Let's have fun! Congratulations, Mardi Gras!
Congratulations, Mardi Gras! Bam!
Hello, my old friend Mardi Gras. So good to see you. I know you came from humble beginnings, but baby, if they could see you now out on that fun ship cruise.
Congratulations! Keep it spinning.
Congrats, Mardi Gras! Time to pop the champagne.
Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready to name the ship? Kimberly is going to read the blessing, then I'm going to count to 3. She's going to press the button, and then something magical will happen. Kimberly, over to you.
Oh my God, I'm super nervous. Well, first of all, thank you everyone for being here today. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Carnival Cruise. Miss Universe organization, this is a dream come true. I never believed that I can do something like this in my life. But well, here we go. I'm gonna do the blessing y después empiezan a contar conmigo, por favor. That's for my family. Okay. In observance of the ancient and sacred tradition of the sea, I hereby name this ship Mardi Gras. May good fortune and shine on all who work and sail on her, and may she always have a smooth sea and a following wind wherever she might sail. En observancia de las antiguas y En observancia de las antiguas y sagradas tradiciones del mar, en la presente nombro este barco Mardi Gras, que la buena fortuna brille sobre todos los presentes y los que trabajan en ella, que siempre tenga un mar suave y un viento que la acompañe donde quiera que navegue.
Wonderful. Are we ready? We're going to count to 3 in Spanish, and then the magic is going to happen. Christine, would you stand next to the captain there? And we are ready. Captain, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, 1, 3, press the button! Watch the bottle! Is it going to break? This is live on the bow. Here it comes.
parade, and of course, New Orleans themed night. We will have on board every single week on the Mardi Gras. This is a very special night, but of course, the Mardi Gras parade. We've got, of course, a big round of applause for our queens of the Mardi Gras parade. Thank you, Christine and Kimberly. And of course, their courts. Give it up for Shaq and Arnold. Thank you very much. Now, what we're going to do now is thank everyone for coming out here today and joining us in this very special event. We are, of course, having in the Palm Restaurant at the back of the ship a special lunch for you to go down to if you want to. Deck 6 at the back. We're going to invite a few people to come up on stage for some pictures. Mickey, Madeline, if you'd like to come up and join us. As well, of course, we're going to invite Andrew and Danielle as well. Thank you for coming out here and joining us today. And of course, we invite up Miss USA and of course Miss Universe as well. Give them a big round of applause. Come and join us. Thank you. And of course, for our godmother, Kimberly, we've got these for you.
Sorry, Captain.
We're going to invite our captain and our hotel director as well.